Hello everybody, how are we doing? I am ZombieCleo and I am... Okay. We're here! I want to see if anyone's actually bought anything. Oh, people have. That... I have money. I have money! Woohoo! Money, 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 money! Yeah, you may have noticed that I have been away for a while, and the reason why I've been away is because I have been sick. I am still sick, but I am here, and I don't know what I'm doing here, but we're here, and we're doing it, and I'm probably... I don't know. I'm probably going to work a little bit on the potion station, the witch thing that I am doing. I have auto run on again. Hooray! That is like my favourite thing. I mean, you know, except it isn't. But anyway, I'm going to do some... there we go. Oh, what's in my mail? The ink shop is now open. Woohoo! And yeah, that's still there. And people say I'm the only person that can see in this, but really I don't. I actually genuinely can't see. What I do is I just go straight across and know that there is another pleasure plate there. Doesn't... Yeah, it's not good. What I need to do is I need to make this farm betterer. Yeah, that's a word. Shut up. Betterer is a thing. So I guess I start with that, really. Okay, so I've taken down the farm, but what I want to do here is I kind of want to make the... Oh, I haven't done this bit. I haven't collected those things. That's going to bug me until I do. Yeah. I need to get this floor as a floor, and I want to do it with nether brick and nether wart. Which means I'm going to have to make the farm... Yeah, basically, I'm going to... There we go. Ah, nuts. I was hoping to get that in before I went down. Anyway, yeah, which means I'm going to have to get the farm part in before I get a huge amount of the, I'm just going to have to... 1 second. Boop. No, hang on. I can do this. There. See, I'm sort of smart-ish. So yeah, I need to go and farm some netherrack so I can make nether brick, so I can make nether... Yeah, just nether brick, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but I have 8-minute fire resist potions because apparently I was thinking about doing this before I actually did it, which is actually rare for me. You know, what, pre-thought? Pre-thought? That's not a thing. As you can tell, still not feeling 100%, so my brain's just talking rubbish at me. I mean, it normally does, so, you know, we shouldn't be surprised too much. Just realised I've got this in my... There. No, hang on. There. Ta-da! And I should probably put that in there as well. Thinking about it, I should probably have got the nether brick first, and let it grow a bit more, but, apparently I'm daft. Okay, I'm going to go and get some stuff, things, etc. Okay, so this is my trip to the nether. It looks like somebody had a ghast fight around this area. There aren't too many ghasts, though. I'm quite chuffed about that. I still have my my potion of being awesome on. And I believe my entrance is somewhere up here. Okay, so as I made me some bricks, what I want for this little sort of like run is to have like a little archway kind of deal going, like, hang on, where is it? In the red nether brick, because you gotta say like red nether brick. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but basically I kind of want it to, you know, just mooch on over, and then, you know, to do sort of like the same kind of, like, you know, just sort of like... Cleo is bad at archways. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I actually want it further down. So sort of like maybe just like a line of brick, to be honest, thinking about it. But oh, great. Hang on, I'm gonna go get that because that's a pain in the bum to fix if you don't have the brick. There you go. Because apparently stone brick, not a thing that I use very often. Not very often, not a thing I have a stock of. But yeah, maybe something a bit more like that, but maybe a little bit arched. You know, just that's what this thing is going to end up with, sort of, in a kind of sinister red macabre brick kind of deal. But I do have, like I say, I do have some bricks, and I've also got excess sand. Now I think, let's have a look. Hang on. Let's put it next to a. I don't know if I like the spruce. I think I need it to be dark. Which one's the spruce? Is that dark oak? Is that literally the darkest of the dark oaks? I think it might be. Let's get some dark oak out of my storage. I know that this annoys the crap out of people. That I can't find anything anywhere. Right, dark oak wood. I don't know. Yeah, I actually like that together. So I'm thinking about doing a whole bunch of dark oak planks for the floor, and then having these as sort of the raised beds for the farm, and having it go sort of around in a squircle. That's a thing, right? A squircle. And I need to figure out which way I'm going to block this off. I might do sort of like, I think I'm thinking of like a sort of like a crescent moon in the thing. So this bit will be sort of like cut out via semicircle, because words are my thing. I just realised how low my health is. That's not a thing that would happen. I think I've probably got chicken in my ender chest, because that's the smart place to have it. So I'm going to make a bunch of stuff and then do a bunch of things. And like I say, I'm probably not gonna be here for that long, but I'll be here for a reasonable amount of time. Okay, so I've got an archway kind of thing here. Well, I say an archway, it's sort of like a semicircle, I guess. But that's where the wall should be going. Although I'm not sure I like it that high. I think maybe I'm just gonna pull it in a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's a better archway that doesn't completely destroy, you know, everything I'm trying to do here. I mean, that's where there is going to be like a wall and stuff. But yes, everything down here is now able to be. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be completely dark oak wood, because, you know, I like to do patterns, and patterns are pretty. But right now I'm bleh, and patterns are too much for my little brain to handle. What I'm actually thinking of, now that I look at it, is in the centre, like out here, have some kind of witchy woo-woo, I said those words out loud, witchy woo-woo pentagram kind of deal. I am so bad at words today. Sort of inlaid in the floor, and this is where like the potion brewing stand, cauldron, etc. is, and then around the outside, we can have like the half moon kind of brick blocks. Words, no, just apparently not today. Apparently not is how things are going today. I need to figure out at what point I can just block this off. I think probably there is a good enough kind of. Yeah, go. There you go. Yeah, I can get in and out through there. So That is the perfect thing. And I do know that these don't actually have a use except for lighting things up. I am going to take those out. But yeah, I'm half slabbing up the floor, so this bit gets to be dark as well. I mean, not, you know, ridiculously dark, but, you know, a bit dark because, ooh, creepy things. Creepy things for creepy people like me. So yeah. So if I start sort of like here and then just start painting the wall with soul sand. These are words that are just flowing off the tongue and are full of complete and utter bull poop. For the love of Pete, I just want to put down blocks. Well, I did a thing. I haven't actually used up all my soul sand that I got, which is, I mean, you know, secondary farm coming into play maybe, but you know, and around this we're gonna have like just a little red brick kind of detailing around the side that, you know, this part is not the part where all the murder happens. Again, blood red. That's the only thing that gets into my head. These bricks are for evil and evil TM purposes. It's a true story. Don't know if you know that. Sorry. Words, no, not today. Not today. Brain no work. Brain bad. Brain kind of icky actually. Thinking about most things, but I'm gonna plant me some netherwart. Wart. Yep. I said it. You can't stop me. Okay, so the farm part of this level has been made, and now I'm just going to... I'm going to hook up the thing, and then we're going to look at designs for, like, maybe a little... I mean, I don't want this to be a very big level. This is going to be maybe, you know, just sort of, like, 3 high, maybe, if it's lucky. So yeah, it's going to be a short level, but I think very, very pretty level, and I think maybe the wall's going to be a combination of this and the... Oh, sugar. Did it fall? How did that happen? I don't actually remember shooting it. Okay, fine. That was a thing that just happened. But yeah, I like the little... I mean, it's going to look better here. But yeah, there's a definite curve to it. I think maybe I should bring that up a bit more, maybe. There's a definite... So if I... Hang on. We're doing it on the fly. Okay. Right. So if I just kind of... sort of did this with it. Maybe not that, because that's poop. That's a poop thing to do. And there you go. So that's sort of, yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that as a kind of thing that sort of tapers off. And then it looks less poo from here. And it looks more like a curve. There you go. Alright, so here are my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions. This is going to... Hang on. I've got a pentagram in the middle of the room. It's currently in wood. It's not going to stay in wood. Don't judge me. This is me mapping stuff out. Okay, and then I've got this wall, and I've put so far the blood red blocks. And what I'm hoping to do is the plan is to have the chests and stuff along this wall, sort of like, but, you know, individual chests, and have them sort of like surrounded by like stone brick or something. I haven't decided if it's stone brick or just like regular stone and stuff, but that's the plan there, so nothing can spawn on it. I also want lights. Now, I do have some daylight sensors, which I'm just probably going to embed in the floor and call it a day with the lighting at least. Let's put that in my offhand. So I'm going to go round and just boop, 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 just to get all the good stuff up as we go. What can I say? Fortune 3 pickaxe does work. As you can just see just there, that was at least 7 on these things. So this is what I'm going to go around and do, because I need more bricks. Because seriously, these blocks here, the blood red goopy blocks, really difficult to get. Really difficult. Okay, so right, I've put the pentagram in the middle. I'm thinking about just having these sort of like mystically floating in the middle, and then having like a cauldron maybe. I think I've got enough iron for a cauldron. I probably have. I've got more wall in place. I'm definitely going to be using probably stone brick, because the grey needs the red needs to be like cut down like drastically. But this can't be too much higher because I don't want to interfere with the mechanism. But yes, I need to make more of these. Fortunately, I've got the blaze rods and I've got the stone set to cooking. Right, so it's really freaky because Rendog is sleeping currently, but that is just really freaky just through that little window. Okay, so we've got the hovering thingy doodlers, and now what I need is another. Right, I need the cauldron. I need to make the cauldron. Alright, so I got my 5 floaty brewery stands, and now I need the floaty cauldron. And that goes wibbly wibbly woo. Cauldron. Fabulous. And cauldron goes in the center. Like so. And of course, going to put water inside it. I mean, that's not going to do anything. I do kind of want... So here's a question that I'm not sure if I know the answer to. The ender chest. Does that go through half slabs? Does that effect go through half slabs? Well, I guess there's one way to find out. It does. Okay, so that effect is something that goes... I mean, it's very subtle. Okay, that's a really subtle effect, but I kind of want it. So the next question is, do I have obsidian? I have some, I'm just not sure where. Right, I have no idea who brought my stuff, but I will take said stuff because now I need to purchase some important gubbins. That's 30 diamonds. Okay, right. It feels really bizarre. So I'm going to actually go to Force's Ender shoppy down here. And I'm going to buy, well, I want about 6 chests, but I can't be bothered going elsewhere for them. So I figured, you know, why not spread the love? How much are they these days? 5 diamonds each. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's take those 4, and yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. That works for me. So yes, spread the love, or you know, if you can't spread the love, spread the money. Okay, so we want some of that little effecty kind of gubbins underneath the star. I don't know if I'm going to need to use all of them, but we'll see. So just maybe one there. Maybe one here. And we'll need a side, maybe? Yeah, that'll do. Let's go and see what sort of effect that has. Oh yeah, that's brilliant. That's exactly what I was after. That's very subtle and really expensive for an effect. Okay, I need to finish off this wall. Okay, aside from the roof, which isn't going on for a while, we're up by the eye. I did a little pattern with the bricks. That actually eases it off. I've done, for some reason, X's. X's work. These chests still work because they've got the brick on top. And I'm just going to put like a little infinite water source down here because that makes sense. And boobly boo. And then, yeah, perfect. So that's where all the water source is going to come on. And we've done like the potion room. Hang on, right, let's take that as a screenshot without the bubbles. So yes, I'm gonna call that an episode there, because you know I am now going to go to bed forever. I've been ZombieCleo. This has been Hermitcraft. Class dismissed.